So the plan today was to go to New York City, to Manhattan, and to go to the New York City Vegetarian Food Fest. Sounds amazing, sounded like it would be a good time. It ended at 6 o'clock. We got to the city at a little bit before 4 o'clock. The line was probably a 2.5 hour line for an event that ended in 2 hours. So at that point, we figured it was kind of pointless to go and sit down and or stand in line and wait for something that most likely was going to end before we'd even be able to get inside. So instead, we went to Teeny. For those of you who don't know what Teeny is, not who, but what Teeny is a vegan vegetarian restaurant owned by Moby, the bald-headed techno artist. And it's a really delicious restaurant on... it's in the village-ish area, and it's absolutely amazing. And if you haven't been there before, I highly recommend going because it's fantastic. Really, really great food. The four of us, me, Holly, Scott, and Kira went, and yeah, it was fantastic and delicious. We spent a little bit too much money, but it was worth every penny because it was just fantastic. And I never thought that I would eat a piece of peanut butter vegan cake that tasted so delicious. Now, I know a bunch of you have asked what that is above my head. And what that exactly is a painting. It's a puzzle of two birds. And it's a gigantic puzzle that's glued together. And it was done by Holly's grandmother. And it's just hanging up in the wall in her bedroom.
Obsessed with puzzles.
Apparently she was obsessed with puzzles and really enjoyed them, so Holly just never took it down, and it's kind of cool. And yeah, that's what that picture is right up there. It's birds, and it's puzzle pieces, and it's cool. Now, we also stumbled upon a really cool bookstore in the village, which I was really excited about, and we spent a good hour or so walking around this little independent bookstore, which it's always great to support local businesses, things that aren't Barnes & Noble and whatnot. First off, I now possess a Where's the Tofu pin, which you would never find that at a Barnes & Noble, which I'm really excited about, and that's going to get added to my my pin collection, my button collection, which I have to show you guys that because it's really cool. And the books we got, we wrote down about 14 or 15 different books, but we bought two books. We bought The Quarter Acre Farm, How I Kept the Patio, Lost the Lawn, and Fed My Family for a Year. We started reading it, and it's actually really, really interesting. It's just a book about a family that decided to kind of cut back on their intake of processed foods and eat more organic foods that were made at home instead of from the grocery store. And the original premise of the book was that she wanted to feed the family for just the summer, and the title of the book says for a year, so it'll be interesting. We're only about 20 pages in or so, but so far it's really interesting, and I might do a book review on it at some point because it's a really good book. The other book that I bought, and this was one of the first things that I found when I came back to New York, and it was something that I had thought about for a while and then forgot about, and then we found it at the bookstore, and it's a Wreck This Journal. Now, what the point of this book is, it gives you several different things, like you put your name in. Like, here's the first page. It says, write your name in white. And then it says, write your name illegibly. Write your name in tiny letters. Write your name backwards. Write your name very fancy. Write your name using large letters, which it gives you a very large space. Your address and your phone number. There's just really, really random stuff. Like, there's a page that says, color this entire page. Do some rubbings with a pencil. Tongue painting. Eat some colorful candy and lick the page. Yeah, so it's a really, really awesome book.
After you complete it, you can't hold it without wearing gloves.
it's covered this page with only using office supplies. Yeah. So the point of the book is you destroy it. You get it wet. You tear it, and you just fill the entire book up. And then the coolest thing you do is on the back of the journal, you go someplace or you have it mailed back to you to kind of see what it looks like after it's sent in the mail, not in a box. You just tape it up and mail it back to you. So this is going to be an interesting little project to kind of see how this completes and how it goes through. I'm actually really looking forward to doing this because this was something that I saw and I thought it was really, really neat. So yeah, Wreck This Journal. Kind of neat. So that was our day. We just got home. We ate a lot of yummy foods. We have cupcakes. And that's about it. And I'm going to go to bed and go to work in about 6 hours. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.